Hi everyone, this is All Outdoor One. Today I'm just looking at a buck knife. This is called the Buck Bantam. It's made in the USA, this particular model. I believe they're also made in China. It's a folding knife, 3-inch blade. Not legal carry in the UK due to the fact that it's has a locking system. I bought this for bushcraft purposes, thinking that it may be good. However, I have to say that I was disappointed. It's not very comfortable to use. It's got a thin handle. It does start to hurt your arm and hand after a while. It's hard to put a lot of pressure onto it. So for bushcrafting purposes, it's not particularly fantastic. Which is why I bought it, obviously, because that's what I do. However, I will say that for a relatively cheap locking knife, it's solid. It's got a nice thick steel to it. This one's stainless steel. It's got a double beveled edge, which is why it's not very good for bushcraft. If I reprofiled it, I'm sure it would be a lot more useful. It does come very sharp out of the box. You can slice through paper no problem, but it's not good for hard work. It's more like a very good lightweight EDC kind of blade, and I'd definitely recommend it for that purpose. It is easy to sharpen and does hold its edge quite well, but not if you're working with hardwoods. There are lots of reviews on the web on this knife. I just thought I'd see what all the fuss was about. I mean, it's got a lanyard hole there, pocket clip also on this version. I've also got the smaller version to this, which I use inside my survival kit, just a nice little backup. So they're well made. There's a little bit of sideways play in the blade and a little bit of up and down, but I mean, it's literally like a millimeter, and I've battered this blade pretty much, so it is tough. But as I said, not very good if you're doing lots of woodworking. Your hands hurt after a while, definitely. Yeah, it's got the thumb stud for one-handed opening. I haven't used this knife sufficiently to make it easy to open with one hand particularly yet. It's still quite tight, but I have battered this blade on a couple of occasions just to test it out basically. But if you're looking for a cheap everyday carry knife and you use something like this in your work, then it's a good quality one and you probably won't be disappointed. But as far as bushcraft is concerned, unless it's just a backup, yeah, I wouldn't use it as a main bushcraft knife, definitely not. So that's the Buck Bantam BLW, and this is All Outdoor One signing out. Take care.